It's Friday, Greg.
Why are we here again?
Because, as with last week, time is of the essence this week, Greg, because we're very busy, and filming on the green screen takes a lot longer to edit than filming here. So, for this week only, we'll be back on the green screen next week. We're filming Scoop here.
We probably won't be, will we?
Probably not. But coming up on the weekly Scoop, Greg, it's here. Skynet has started. Terminator, the film, is going to come true. It started, Greg. Skynet. It's happening.
What's Skynet?
Have you seen Terminator?
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skynet is the artificial intelligence that took over and created the robots in
Right.
Terminator.
Okay.
Well, this week, Facebook have been conducting experiments with artificial intelligence, and two AI robots started talking to each other in a language only they could understand.
But they designed them.
I know, but they were designed to learn and become efficient, and they found it more efficient to adapt the English language to a language that they thought was better, but the programmers couldn't understand.
Wow.
I know.
What happened then?
They turned them off.
So they were talking to each other in their own language
Yeah.
about doing something,
Yeah.
but they didn't talk about not being turned off.
No.
Why didn't they talk about finding a way to turn themselves back on again?
Let's not go down that road, Greg,
Right.
because that's where it all begins.
Right, okay.
But for now, the robots were turned off after developing their own language about a simple task that they were asked to take part in, and it gives us a little glimpse into the future of artificial intelligence. Christmas news now, Greg.
It's that time of the year.
Happy summer. The Nightmare Before Christmas. Remember the Tim Burton animated feature?
Never liked it, but you have to watch it.
I have to be honest, I'm not a Tim Burton fan.
He's very dark, isn't he?
Yes.
Very dark.
However, it's getting a sequel.
The Nightmare Before Christmas too?
Next year will mark the 25th anniversary of the Nightmare Before
25
Christmas.
years.
I know, how scary is that?
Wow.
1993, the film was released and it's become a cult classic. But, according to The Hollywood Reporter, come spring 2018, fans of the movie can take in all new adventures of Jack Skellington's dog, Zero, in The Nightmare Before Christmas, Zero's Journey. So this one is about the dog.
It makes you wonder why they haven't done sequels to so many films, doesn't it, when you think about that? I mean, we'd forgot about that. I mean, we've just done a sequels thing, haven't we?
You never knew existed.
But, I mean...
You would have thought that a sequel to this existed, wouldn't you?
Because it was such a big hit. And if I'm really honest, I don't know how it became such a big hit.
I don't. It's not my cup of tea.
It's not really Christmassy either, is it?
But lots and lots of people out there really, really like it, and they will be very, very happy to know that there is a sequel on the way, all about the adventures of the dog, Zero.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, although it's been released in spring, not Christmas.
And what's the point in
It's
that
not
then?
really Christmas news at all, is it?
So why are they calling it Nightmare Before Christmas then? Before you go into this bit, Jason, don't get me started on the Batman and Superman film. Just want you to...
Alright.
Alright.
I'm Batman. Is a line that Ben Affleck nearly couldn't say anymore.
Why?
Prior to Comic-Con, there were lots of rumours that Ben Affleck was not going to be Batman anymore. There was all that talk about his script being rejected for the film, which I think it has been. And everyone was saying that they were looking for a way to push him out of the films without upsetting him being Batman. But it has been confirmed that he is going to still be Batman, at least for the next two films anyway. I haven't seen Batman vs Superman.
I wouldn't bother.
From the trailers, I wasn't a big fan of Ben Affleck's Batman. I'm not a big Batman fan.
Right. Without going into a rant.
Here we go.
No, I'm not going to go into a rant because we haven't got much time. But I don't like what they've done with the Superman whole series, idea and everything. But the one shining light, I thought he was quite a good Batman.
Did you?
Yeah. He's no Christian Bale or anything like that, but he's quite a good Batman for what they're doing with what they're doing.
Do you mean it's no Michael Keaton?
No, yeah, sorry, I meant to say that. Michael Keaton was the best Batman.
Val Kilmer? George Clooney?
Dear, oh dear. Yeah, so I think it's not a bad choice. Yeah, but as far as the Superman thing... Oh, I can't mention it, sorry. Carry on.
Why? What's wrong?
It's just terrible, isn't it? The Batman and Superman film, you've got to watch it, Jason, because it's that bad.
I'll try.
Did you like Man of Steel?
Was okay.
Well, I thought that was terrible as well. So
Ben Affleck is Batman. And finally,
the film that was released a while ago that we're going to talk about today. That's better, isn't it?
much.
I've condensed it this week,
Brilliant.
Jason.
What's the film we're talking about today, Greg? Well, I know that because it's on the screen there.
Well, it's one of my favourites.
What is it?
One of your childhood favourites.
What is it?
One of everyone's childhood
What is
favourites.
it?
And something that I've seen in the flesh.
You've actually seen this film? Wow.
No, not the film. I've seen a part of the film. I've seen the set used in the...
You haven't seen the film?
Yeah, I've seen the film. It's Flight of the Navigator, Jason.
You are the Navigator.
Flight of the Navigator. I've seen the ship in real life.
What?
The ship
Oh,
in real life. I've seen it.
Where?
It was in America, in Florida, Disney. But I think they've got rid of it now. It was in the Backlog Studio Tour. And it was just sat there in the corner on its own. Honestly, no one... Just sat there, rusting away.
Anyway, it was released on the 1st of August 1986, Greg, which makes it 31 years old.
31 years old, that is, Jason.
Flight of the Navigator is a 1986 American science fiction adventure film. It was written by Mark H. Baker. The film stars Joey Kramer as David Freeman. Now, unfortunately, we may have talked about Joey Kramer before. There was an internet campaign to find Joey Kramer a few years ago. He was found.
Is this the boy in it?
Yeah.
Right.
He was found, and at the time he was working in a sporting goods shop, but since then life hasn't been too great for Joey Kramer, and last year he was reportedly a wanted man for cheque fraud and all sorts of other things.
You can't believe it, can you?
No.
This guy was probably thinking, that's it, life sorted. I mean, it was a great film.
The film's producers initially sent the project to Walt Disney Pictures in 1984, but the studio was unable to approve it, and it was sent to producers' sales organisation, which made a deal with Disney to distribute it in the United States. It was partly shot in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and in Norway. And it began co-production with Norwegian company Viking Film. So you didn't know that, did you?
I didn't care about that.
It was partly Norwegian.
No, I didn't. Another one, I wonder why they didn't do a sequel of this.
I know, yeah.
Strange.
This was a great film. Still is a great film.
It's another one of them, I don't know, I need a phrase to call this, but you know when the video cover looked great and you want to pick it up, the picture was brilliant, which I'm sure you've probably shown at some point.
Yes. My kids love this film too.
Do they?
Yeah, although my youngest calls it Flight of the Alligator, which isn't quite the same.
But there's no alligators in it?
No, but it sounds like Navigator, doesn't it?
I think you need to have a word, Jason.
She's 5, Greg. That's it for this week's Weekly Scoop, Greg. We've scooped again. It's all been scooped. We hope you enjoy our little doses of entertainment news. We'll be back tomorrow with Tea and Toast Saturday.
Tea and Toast, Saturday.
That's Saturday, Tea and Toast.
That's tomorrow, Saturday, Tea and Toast.
That's Tea and Toast on a Saturday morning.
We could be here all day. Should we just say goodbye?
Goodbye.
But don't forget Tea and Toast Saturday tomorrow.